Hello, good morning everyone. So, we have a special lesson today. Let's start the session. Our topic of today's class is India's ideas of strong word power. Let's get started and let's see what we are going to get from this session and how this session is going to help you to make your word power strong. But before I start sharing the ideas or the strategies, I just simply want to ask a question. Do you want to work on vocabulary? Do you want to work on your vocabulary and make your word power strong? If yes, then stay tuned. You're going to get some helpful suggestions in today's class. If not, then also, if you think like yes, you need to work on vocabulary in your exams or for other preparations, you are at a good place. Basically, in our today's session, we are going to talk all about vocabulary, words. Let's see what we are going to learn and how this session helps you. If this session helps you, do let me know through the comment section that how it helped or it worked for you. Okay. So we are going to start the session. Before we start talking about the tips or the ideas, let's see what is our today's topic. So our today's class topic is improve speaking skills by working on vocabulary. So by working on some vocabulary, we are definitely going to improve our speaking skills, right? Definitely, because when we are speaking, we are mostly using we are using words. Our words make our speech, and if in this speech you add some good vocabulary, definitely you improve your speaking skills. Your speech becomes more impressive. People more like to listen to you. So we are going to work on all these things. We are going to talk a lot in today's session, and I hope that this complete session will help you to understand and to practice speaking skills by the help of vocabulary. Okay, nice. So I can see the enthusiasm. Let's get started because we have limited time and we have to talk about so many things, so many ideas, so many strategies which has helped me and which I think will help you as well. Great. So those students who do not know what Unacademy is, I would like to give a short introduction about Unacademy to all of you. So first, if I talk when I talk about Unacademy, you must know it is India's largest learning platform. Many students are getting the opportunities here to learn and to grow and to be better at their in their schools, in their academics, and in many things. And here we are with the special idea to work on your speaking skills as well. Great. So let's get tuned very quickly to the class because there is a lot of there are a lot of suggestions which are waiting for you once you get connected through the class. Okay. So the good thing about Unacademy platform is that you get live sessions here from the best educators. We have all best educators available for you. We have even different educators for same subjects so that you get you get knowledge or education from that educator from whom you feel that yes, whatever she teaches or whatever he teaches, I understand. So wherever you feel like yes, this educator can guide me better, take lessons from that educator, learn from that educator. We have like practices of questions with the help of educators, so that is a plus point. You get the moment a question arises in your mind, you are in your live class, you ask the question, you get it resolved. That's the great thing. Okay. And one more thing that I want to add about Unacademy is that we have weekly quizzes and then we have doubt clearing sessions also, which are overall helping you to revise whatever you learned. So it will definitely give a plus point to your revision. The quizzes that we have, short quizzes, but yes, they actually clear your confusions. And then when we talk about doubt clearing session, they are all of yours. Like whatever kind of questions you have related to the topic, you can make them clear. Sometimes it happens that from our friends' doubts we clear our doubts. So At the end, it's going to be a helpful idea for you if you join an academy, if you have not joined so far. So kindly join. So if I talk about the process to join an academy, to process to join this, lovely family, to learn and to grow, the best way and the suggestion that I can give to you is, so when you are going to take the subscription, you'll have to pay some cost, and you can get 10% discount over that by using my referral code. My referral code is Minakshi, then a small dash, and then Dhal. If you use my referral code, you get 10% discount on your subscription. So you have to pay 10% less of your decided fees. So if you are planning to join, or if you think yes, it's a good idea to join, it's a good platform to learn, then definitely join and use my referral code, which will help you to get discount of 10%. Okay, so there are like classes for CBSE class 9 to 12. There are other categories as well, so you can scroll little and get better idea of it. All right, moving on by talking about some other features that Unacademy has are like learn live from the comfort of your homes. So the plus point which everybody should admire right now is learning it from your comfort zone. You are at your home, you can learn. You're somewhere else, you're stuck out of your home. If you have internet access, you are completely free to attend the classes and learn as much as you want. And with this, I want to tell that there's unlimited access of all the courses. So once you have taken the subscription, you can access all the courses of that category of all the subjects. So it's really a pretty it's pretty good idea to think of that situation, that you can get classes of all the subjects all together from your from your favorite educators. So that's really nice. And next is Top Educators of India on one platform. You have different educators available over there. If you don't understand how one educator is teaching, you have some other options to learn and understand, and go with the educator from whom you are able to learn the most. Okay, exhaustive coverage of syllabus. We actually take care of your syllabus and your studies. So we cover your syllabus, we give you some extra strategies, some tips, the way we are here today on YouTube channel as well. We have many such helpful sessions on Unacademy platform waiting for you. Regular doubt clearing sessions. So that becomes another special point about our classes, that it's not like we have once in a while any doubt clearing session. We have regular doubt clearing sessions. So depends on the course, that it can happen that after 3 consecutive class you have a doubt clearing session for your facility, for your convenient. In same ways, you have live test series where you the educator is live and you are following, you're answering the questions and you're completing the test series. You have study materials in the form of PDF format. So whatever your educator has taught you in the session, you get PDF of it available on the platform. Answer writing sessions, mentoring and guidance. We have many facilities for all of you. If you want to join, purchase the subscription, get 10% discount by using my referral code Minakshi, a small dash, and then Dhal. If you have any doubt and you think like, how can I contact you, ma'am? So I'm giving you an option here. What you can do, you can go to Unacademy platform, search my name, follow me on Unacademy. All the special classes will be available to you by doing that from my site. Second thing, you can drop a message to me on Unacademy platform. Whenever I check the message, I'll get back to you and resolve your query. Okay, I hope that will be enough help for now. So this is the website. You can visit the website and explore the program and the idea more. For now, let's begin with my introduction also. So I am Minakshi Dhal. I am an English educator by profession. So by profession, I am an English educator. but by nature I feel like I'm still a learner. I'm learning so many things, and I'm exploring myself, my skills. Every day I work on some other skill, and then I try to make it better in my life. Every day I get the opportunity to interact with so many learners like you, and get the option to explore myself more, to learn more about myself, my likes, and many things are there. So I still feel that I'm a learner by nature, and definitely I'm a teacher by profession, as you can see me here on an academy platform for YouTube session. Next thing, that I have 4 years teaching experience. I'm still going on with the path. There is so much to learn and to teach all of you. I feel so happy and blessed to be the part of this great cause, that is teaching. I believe in making things true with consistent efforts. So this is my understanding, that if we put consistent efforts, we can achieve anything. So if I put regular efforts at one place, I definitely get the result from it. I hope you too believe in that. If not, then I can share some ideas. May that help you to become little consistent in your life and have such strong belief. Okay, moving on. Just a small reminder. Remember that we have all facilities. There are different discounts available if you want to join. Yes? Okay. So we have several batch courses available on Plus platform. There are new courses launching every week for all subjects. There are multiple subscription plans. You can join the platform for 1 month. You can join the platform for 3 months, 6 months, 12 months. 12 months is recommended because the cost gets little cheaper when you compare with other ideas. Even it's a good idea to stay connected to one educator, or to particular educators, and learn from them completely. When you're getting all the subjects in that limited amount, it's actually not a big cost to pay for 12 months. Yes? Okay. So referral is already shared. You can use that referral code and get the discount if you are planning to join the platform. If you have any doubt, you can drop a message to me. I will definitely reply. Coming to our topic, our today's topic, a very special topic, which actually, whenever I talk on this topic, whenever I teach this topic, I remember the journey that I had. The journey of learning the words, the journey of making it stronger every day. Yes, it takes time, but believe me, once you come on the way of practicing it, you come on the way of learning it, it becomes so interesting and exciting to learn the words. It gives you small happiness. Every day you will smile when you use a new word and somebody gets surprised around you that wow, you're using a new word. I've used a good vocabulary. And same happens in your exams as well. When you write and when you use good and new vocabulary in your writings, in your answers, definitely your teacher gets impressed. Your teacher observes that yes, the student is putting efforts to be better at the vocabulary, and score better in exams. So definitely it's a plus point in exams for school going students. And when we talk about competitive exams as well, it is one of the pointers to achieve. We talk, like, you can talk about any kind of competitive exam, whether it is banking, whether it is SSC exam, or it is any other exam. Most of the time, most of the students struggle with word power, and that is the reason why I brought this topic here for all of you, to give you some strategies, to share my experience, and to help you little by working on these hurdles which come on your way and you feel troubled sometimes. So I'm going to resolve that. I'm going to help you little out in these cases and make it easier for you to learn words. So I will share some situations where strong word power helps. I'm going to talk about some scenarios. I'm going to bring many questions for you in the upcoming part of the video. Next, I will also help you to learn to make this learning words easy. So I'll share some strategies, I'll share some ideas that I had implemented in my life and have improved my speaking skills. Actually, when a person is good at words, the person gets the fluency all natural. You do not need to think and prepare about the word, what do you need to say next. It is already in your mind. So the moment you got a question, you have a reply to say. Yes, so that's what we are going to learn and practice today. So I request you, and it's for all the learners and for teachers as well, that keep learning. Even teachers are supposed to keep learning so that they can pass a good and a positive knowledge to their learners. So it's for both teachers and learners, keep learning. Okay, so I have talked about myself, I have talked about the topic, I have introduced you the topic, and we have started talking a lot. I have introduced Unacademy platform to you once again. Now let's continue with our today's session. As I said, I am going to ask you many questions in the class, and I want each one of you to reply. I hope you all are ready with your full energy. So I am just repeating my question. Are you all ready? Are you ready to learn? Are you ready to explore? Are you ready to work on your vocabulary? Are you ready to be a fluent and expressive speaker? Are you ready to crack this time your competitive exams? Okay, so with competitive exams, a question comes in my mind. Are you preparing for competitive exam? Is there anyone who is preparing for any of the competitive exams? Yes or no? Quickly share in the chat section so that I can continue. Definitely, there must be many of you who are either preparing right now or they are planning to prepare in future, right? Yes, and it's everybody's dream to work on such competitive exams and get greater achievements in life, and we must have such dreams with us. Yes. My next question: is it difficult to remember vocabulary? What do you say? Is it difficult to work or to remember vocabulary, especially when the list gets longer? So I'm not talking about the original or the common vocabulary like remember, study, go, talk. Not talking about these ordinary vocabulary. I'm talking about some other vocabulary which actually helps us to be expressive, to enhance, to represent what we know. So what do you think in this case? Is it difficult to remember vocabulary? So it had happened with me also many times. I would learn a word, I'll be like, wow, I remember it, I'll use it every time. I used it twice, thrice, fourth time I actually did not use it. I used that simple word because I wanted to speak very fast. Okay, so I used it, and now the result is I had forgotten the word. I forgot the word. And this happens with every learner. So what are you going to do? You are going to use this one. Okay, I'll give you some suggestions, I'll give you some ideas. Implement those ideas and let me know how they helped. Okay, so we will talk about vocabulary, remembering vocabulary, how we can make it easy to remember vocabulary in some more classes also. It's not a journey of one day or one class. It's not a topic to cover in a class. The things which we are talking today, we might practice them later in other classes also a lot and learn from them in bunch. Yes, great. Okay, next question. You must be thinking ma'am has many questions with her, but yes, that's the truth. I have many questions for all of you, and I want to know that how much you know about it, or what is your opinion about it. So do you want to speak impressively with the help of vocabulary? Do you think that using good vocabulary can help you to be impressive speaker, to be an to be an impressive speaker? Yes or no? Definitely yes. Without any doubt, I can say yes. So the point is, everybody wants to work on their vocabulary, and everybody knows that we will speak more impressively. We would be, a better speaker, a better communicator, because we are able to pass our message with the same sense that came in our thought. So the way I thought about it, I'm able to express it in same way. That happens with the correct usage of vocabulary. If I don't use correct vocabulary, if I'm not careful about the words that I use, the words I speak, I'm going to be troubled. Yes? So, do you need the guidance? Do you need guidance for it? Definitely, yes. That's why we all are here. Okay. So, I'm going to share something with you. I can help you to make vocabulary learning easy. I am there for you. So, let's start it. Last question, okay? I know I'm asking so many questions. Last one. This is the last one. Did you Google some tips and applied those tips? So did you ever do this? Like, I know you must be searching for some helpful ideas, for some helpful tips, just because it is applicable, it is required everywhere. Yes, you must have Googled and tried to search, like, what are some helpful tips to work on vocabulary, or how can I make my vocabulary better, how to work on vocabulary, some helpful ideas to improve and to work on vocabulary. So I'm going to answer all these questions. There might be some strategies repeated here, but yes, we will make sure that we practice them and make them in the reality, because talking in mind or only thinking, only planning is 50%, not even for free, I would say. It is 30% achievement. So whenever I plan something, whenever I think about something in detail, that's only 30%. Rest 70% depends on my action. It is my action which is going to derive the result. Yes? Okay. How long did you continue? So you must, as you are sharing that you have searched some of the tips in the past, you must have also struggled to continue those tips, to continue following those tips. So the plus point here I bring is, I'm going to take a follow-up from you in the next week, okay, for the same thing. So I request all of you, whatever suggestions I'm giving right now, implement those ideas, put them in your in your lifestyle, and then check, because then I'm going to be back after a week to take a follow-up from you, what you have achieved, where we need to work on, and some other conversations. So today is Thursday, so we are going to meet again on next Thursday, and we will continue with the topic, talk little more in deep, and practice. Okay, nice. So ma'am, we have talked a lot. And that's true, by the way. There are many ways lying on Google, lying on YouTube, which will tell you that you can work on vocabulary by this. I will share some of the helpful tips with you, and how these tips are, why would I say that these tips are definitely going to help you? The one and only reason can be, I implemented and it worked for me. Okay, but I'm not saying that stay sticked with these ideas. Definitely there can be thousands of ideas still available. We will talk about all those, and we will go with the best for us. Okay, so all the best. Let's start the journey to learn, to work on vocabulary all together, and let's grow. Let's be better at our speaking skills, in our confidence. Okay, so ideas of strong word power. Let's get started and let's revise. Let's talk about some of the ideas. Learn while reading. So this is tip number 1. Learn while reading. Okay, can you guess the meaning? Now if I give you this sentence, are you able to guess the meaning? The sentence says she completed her work on the weekend as she was procrastinating from Monday. So it was a kind of burden on her to complete the work on the weekend because as she was procrastinating from Monday. Now can you guess the meaning of this word here? What is the meaning? Let's try to understand. I'm saying it was burden for her to do it on weekend. And what was she doing? She was delaying it from Monday. So procrastinating here, procrastination means delay. Procrastination means delay. Procrastinating means delaying. Okay? And that is how we are implementing our tip number 1, which says learn while reading. So you learn the things when you read. Now reading can be done from many places. Many ideas and locations are there. Three locations that I'm sharing right now are newspaper, which is a very old idea. I know many people practice it. Many people have found it boring also. But yes, it is one of the location where you can get such vocabularies used in different ways and you can learn from them. Okay. Second location that I suggest you are your books. Whatever books you have, school books, academics books, competitive books, or let's say you are learning about science. In that also you are learning many vocabulary indirectly. Please observe the vocabulary, try to have a guess of the word and think about the vocabulary, the meaning, yes, or learn from it. Yes. So the second location where you can get good words to practice while reading is books. Any book, novels, whatever you love to read. Okay. Third one, I want all of you, as you all are so digital, you all use your cell phone so oftenly to study on an academy platform, on YouTube channels, on in attending different sessions. Today you are attending my session, you attend different educators sessions, so you actually use your cell phone very smartly. So let's use it even in a smarter way, and let's try to put any application which is for reading. For example, if you found reading newspaper boring, which is actually helping you to cover two benefits. First is vocabulary, and second place where newspaper is helping is to work on GK. Yes. So there is another way. There is one application called InShorts. If you use this application, you will get a helpful way to get the news in limited words. It gives you a news of 60 words. And believe me, it is more than enough sometimes. You want to read in detail, click on it. It will give you the complete article. Read from there. But if you don't have enough time, you want to be updated about news, you want to learn vocabulary, get this application and get the help from the application to learn the words, to make them better. Reading is one of the tips that you can learn while reading. Now this was the first tip, but this is not the only idea which we can implement. So let's talk about second idea, which is one of my favorites idea. I had implemented and it worked for me so well that I was in the flow of learning vocabulary every day. That flow has broken, it got broken these days, but I'm going to make it again. That is, sharing is caring. Believe me, it is not only applicable in the life when we talk about good things. If you share, you get benefit. If you help, people help you back. All those things are also correct, but this one will help you to work on vocabulary. Sharing is caring. When you learn a word, do help your friend to learn it too. Now, what will happen if you have such people in your surroundings who are so curious to learn, who are so curious to work on their vocabulary? Take their help, take the benefit, be together, share your vocabulary with them, the vocabulary that you learned that day, and ask them also to share the vocabulary which they learned. Now, in this case, I am getting very clever. I am becoming a clever and smart student. What am I doing? I am sharing my vocabulary and getting another vocabulary in return. So, two vocabulary by the end of the day. That's a plus point. That's a good idea. I had implemented it. There used to it used to create a kind of challenging atmosphere. So I had practiced it with my students. What I did, I started reading different books and novels. I used to get many vocabulary from there, and I started sharing those vocabulary with my students. Not directly, indirectly. I used to say that this is like this. So they were like, ma'am, what did you say? Then I used to introduce the vocabulary that this word means this. For example, procrastination means delay. Okay, and that actually helped me too. So what used to happen, I used to introduce a word to my students, and I used to get 4 to 5 words in return. So I would share one word and they would share many words in return, that this, ma'am, I know this, ma'am, I know this. So it creates a challenging environment, a competitive environment, which always helps all of us to grow. That always helps us to grow. Believe me, implement it, try. You will definitely get a positive result out of it. Sharing is caring. So I believe now onwards, you're going to share the vocabulary with one another and going to improve that caring. Yes, imagine if you start sharing it with many students and they also start sharing with you, you are going to learn many things. See, it will actually create a chain. Many people will share the vocabulary with you and you will be the stronger person. Yes? Okay, exactly. Sharing will definitely help you in this way. Okay, you can decide a friend who is good at it or who is interested to learn. Somebody, it can be your elder also, who is already good at vocabulary. You can take benefit from that person, learn from that person, share some new words, give a challenge that, do you know the meaning of this word? I know. And boast about your word. Yes, great. So this was our tip number 2. I hope this tip will give a positive, it will give a benefit to you. If not, then no worries. I have many such suggestions in my list waiting for all of you to help you, to guide you, and to improve your word power, to make it stronger. Yes, let's continue. Again, another one, I follow it, I implement. So whatever I'm sharing in the session today, that actually belongs to my, it is connected to my heart. There was a time I used to struggle a lot with my words, with my vocabulary, and that was the golden time for me. Why? Because I did work on vocabulary a lot. I started giving importance to work on vocabulary. I started listening to people very carefully just to check which vocabulary the person is using or to guess what is the meaning of the word. I gave importance to it. That's why I'm able to work on it. Even I would not say that I'm perfect at it. I still need to work on vocabulary. I still need to grow to, make it better. But yes, I had followed many strategies which worked for me. I want you also to try and get the result. Try and get result. Without trying, it will not help. Okay, always remember, if you try, you get result. Whether sooner or later, You will be getting it. Don't worry. Is it possible to learn 100 words together? What do you say? Is it your capability? Like you can learn 100 words together? I can't. Can you? That is next to impossible. One day, I tried it as a challenge. I gave my students a week. I told them that you have a week and you have to work on this vocabulary. Or like you have to learn 100 vocabulary in a week. They were unable to do it. Then I said, fine, let's make it half. So I'm giving you a target of 50 vocabulary. You have to learn them in a week. They were unable to do. Next day, what I did, I suggested them that let's take a week for 7 days, 7 words. So now I gave them the target that you have to learn only 7 words in a week. Now this was a very short, small target for them. They were easily able to achieve it. And that 7 words target helped them to learn 30 words in a month. And then in a year, you can count many words they had. That is what we all need to do. Don't overburden. Do not expect yourself to learn everything in one go. Like in a clicks, you have learned everything. It cannot happen. It happens in movies. They just move the books around their ears, around their eyes, and they read it. That does not happen in real life, right? So let's talk about real life, not real life. That is real life. So in our life, we need to learn little slow. So I would suggest, why not to learn 2 vocabulary or 5 vocabulary, 5 words each day. Go as per your convenience. Go as per your capability, your strength. So I might be perfect at speaking, but it can definitely happen that I'm not so good in learning vocabulary. So I decided I'll learn 1 vocabulary in a day. No problem. Go with it. At least I will make sure, because I have only 1 vocabulary for a day, I will make sure that I try to use that. I put it in my mind, I fix it in my mind. It will be very disappointing to say that I learned 1 vocabulary each day, then also I don't remember. Yes, and that will boost me, that will make me energetic, and I'll learn all. Yes, so use this strategy. Don't overburden. Learn limited, but learn every day. Okay, understand the calculation. So I just wanted to tell that even if you are learning 2 or 5 vocabulary in a day, if you multiply it with 30, in a month only you are learning many words. Within a month you are learning 150 words if you learn 5 words in a day. Isn't it a bonus? Yes. Okay, moving ahead with the next strategy. This I had never implemented because I was able to manage it in my in my understanding, but somehow it becomes very important. Being a beginner, or working on this basic, working on words, this becomes very important to learn all forms of the word. All form verbs of the words here, I mean to say, like complete, completing, completion, and all the ways how I can use this word complete. For example, noun, how I can use it in noun, how I can use it in verb, how I can use it in adjective. Now this is one very simple example. Think about the word accomplish. Okay, the word is accomplish. Next is accomplishment. Okay, now that is what will happen. I should know how to use both of these words in my sentences. Most of you would be already aware of it. I have taken a very simple example, ordinary example, to explain it to you. Now if I take any other example, for example, procrastination, procrastinate. Now I have to decide how to use and when to use, right? And that's what I'm talking here for all of you. That's what I want all of you to work on. Learn the word in all forms. If you learn a word in all forms, you actually practice how to put that in a sentence. Because learning the word is not enough, putting it in a sentence, forming a sentence becomes equally important. Yes? Learning the word, putting it in a sentence means framing a sentence with it, and then making grammatically and logically a correct sense, bringing a logical sense and grammar sense. Very important. Yes? All right. So that brings to me, that brings me to another strategy that I want to share with all of you. Strategy, tip, idea, something that I implemented, something that I want my students also to use. That is, don't start with all. Never start anything with all that you can do, So let's talk about school studies. So I got my new books, I got very excited. Yes, I'm going to start the studies, or my exams are approaching, I'm very nervous, I have to cover all the subjects. Can I do everything together? Can I learn all the subjects together? Just tell me, yes or no. Can I expect myself to read all the chapters together of one book? Possible, but it will be very boring. It will be not at all interesting. It will definitely not bring that result to me which I can get by working step by step, which I call consistency. Consistency is actually important in our life. It helps us to stay on the same platform. I'm not saying platform does not mean that your level stays same, you do not improve. Consistency means putting equal efforts. Sometimes you increase the efforts, but you actually keep putting the efforts every day. Every day you do it, you try, and then you get the result, right? So go with the one which helps you. I shared a few ideas, strategies. We talked a lot about vocabulary, words, many things we are talking right now. I want you to go with the one idea, one strategy which helps you. And if does not help, go with the next one. You have complete week to try them. Try them out. Let me know how was the result, how was the response, so that I can bring some more ideas, some more strategies for you, or some more ways and methods to work on vocabulary, right? All the ideas will not work for you. All the ideas will not work for everybody. The one which worked for me might not work for you. So you have to find an idea which helps you to improve. So do recall the ideas and decide which one is for you. Okay. Practice by writing. This is one of the ideas that I wanted to add before I talk about that. So practice by writing is very, very, very important. I learnt a word, I used it first day, second day, third day I have different word to use. Now what about the word which I learned 5 days back? I would forget it. So to make it in your memory, to bring it in your memory, I can do one thing, I can practice writing. Now you might be confused that ma'am, daily or weekly? No problem. Decide. Your decision complete. You write, you practice working on words by sentences, go for it. You practice by working on vocabulary by writing your daily routine, means writing your journal. Go for that idea. You think that are you are a creative writer, you want to write stories. Make stories. Make a story in a week. So you learned 6 vocabulary from Monday to Saturday. It is Sunday. Give a break to yourself on Sunday and make a story of all those 5 words which you learned from Monday to Saturday. Hope it will help. It helps. It improves your vocabulary. It will help you to learn the word in all ways, like nouns, verb, adverb, adjective, all those things. It will help you in many ways. It will improve your grammar. So many ideas, right? I am full of ideas, but I don't want to share everything right now. I want you to implement them. Take this week as a challenging week. We'll meet on next week, on next Thursday. I will ask you again that what have you done in the last week, and I want responses. I want to know what you did, what you achieved from it. Okay. If you have any doubt regarding the session, you can drop your comment in the comment section. I will definitely reply to it whenever I get the chance. My referral code is Minakshi Thal. You can write all letters capital as well. It will help. So if you found this session helpful, then why not to interact more? Why not to join Unacademy's platform and learn more? So you have options. First thing, if you are confused whether how can you decide from a session to pay, I have many YouTube sessions on YouTube. You can watch them and decide. Second idea, you can go to Unacademy platform and watch my special sessions, special classes, and with that you can also decide whether you found my session helpful for you, whether you can learn from me more English. I do teach class 11th, class 9th, 10th, 11th and 12th. So you can watch the sessions, you can watch special classes which might help you to get a better guidance. If you have any kind of doubt, you can drop a message on Unacademy platform to me. The moment I get free, I'll reply to your message, or the moment I check your message, I'll reply to your message. So that's all for today's session. Ideas are shared. We had a good interaction in the class. Ideas will be beneficial for you only if you implement them. So we are going to meet on next Thursday. Next Thursday meeting is booked, and I want you all to work on your vocabulary by then. Okay, so today is 28th May. Now we are going to meet in next month, and in next month we have Thursday on 4th of June. So meet you all on 4th of June at the same time in the live session. Keep learning. Let's crack it. Thank you so much everyone for your time. I request all of you to keep learning, keep growing. Any doubts, any confusions, drop a comment, mention your doubt. I will definitely give you some suggestions for that related to vocabulary. By the way, don't worry, we will have some more helpful sessions on this topic to cover it completely and have a good interactive learning session. Yes, so all the best students, keep learning and let's crack it. For whatever exam you're preparing, I wish all the best to all of you. Have a good learning journey. Meet you all on Thursday, 4th June, same time. And I have given you a homework. I want everybody to work on that homework so that when we interact in next meeting, it is more of learning from each other. Yes? So, bye-bye everyone. Take care of yourself. You can drop your doubt, your confusion, if you have any kind of question in the comment section, I will definitely reply to that and we will learn. So I hope today's session helped you. just a short recap to all those ideas, those tips that I've suggested you. First one was learn while riding. I even told you you can read from newspaper, you can read from books, novels, or there is one application called InShorts. So you can use all three ideas to read, and you can learn while reading, because sometimes we understand the meaning of the word from the sentence itself. So let's try this out. Second strategy, second tip that I shared with you was sharing is caring. We all believe in that, and it actually helps you also to grow. So when you share a word, when you share 2 words with your friends, you get 2 in return, and you get 4 words by the end of the day. Clever idea, right? Okay. Third idea, third strategy that I shared with you all was don't overburden. Don't overburden yourself to learn so many vocabulary. Don't set a very high target that is difficult to achieve. 100 words are not possible in a day. You can learn 10 words if you have that capability. I can learn 2 words if I have that capability. Okay? Understand the calculation. Learning 2 words each day is also not a small number. Okay? Be positive and learn from everywhere. Fourth idea that I shared with you, learn the word in all forms. So when you get a word, try to find it out that whether it is a noun, verb, adjective, adverb, and then also find out whether we can use it in different way or not, so that if you know 10 words, you know everything about it, right? Which is more important. Next that I shared with you, don't start with all. Moving to all direction actually leads you nowhere. No result at the end. Better to start with one, try it out. If it doesn't work, you have second idea, work. If it doesn't work, go with the third idea. Try. Yes, because trying takes nothing. Yes, it gives you experience in return. Great. Sixth one, practice by writing. You can practice by writing, you can practice writing sentences, you can practice writing journal, story. Try and grow. So this is all for today's session. I just want to repeat, this is my referral code. You can drop a message if you have any confusion on Unacademy platform or in the YouTube session. You can share in the comment section how was the session for you, whether you found it helpful, how was the tips and the ideas. If it helped, do mention in the comment section. I will feel happy to read your comment that my tips and ideas helped you. Thank you so much everybody. Bye bye for now. We will meet very soon.